Hey, good morning guys. Welcome to another video. Doing something pretty exciting today, and I got started and I said, you know what? I want to share this with somebody else because I had to look up how to do it. So I figured, you know what? I'm gonna share with you how to do it. But I had a really nice friend of mine gift me this whole bag of pecans or pecans. What do you say? Anyways, they are raw from her backyard, from the tree, and she's gotten several bags. And she was just kind enough to bring me a bag. You can eat them like this, perfectly fine, but cooking them, either boiling them and letting them dry or roasting them, these shells are a lot easier to, crack. But let me show you a couple tips that they had showed me last night. Turn on my light here. All right, so the ones that are like this, that have the holes in them, or they have like holes that look like they're drilled in them like that, those are no good. They might be good, but chances are they probably aren't. See how that one has a hole? That is when the worm drills through and eats the nut in the center. So anyway, these ones I won't roast just because they have a hole in them. This one looks good though. But yeah, I'm going through them right now. I've gotten several already on my tray, and just checking them, making sure that they look good. But how amazing is this? I mean, this is so cool. This one's actually fine. I don't see a hole in that one. So anyways, yeah, look, we got fresh bark and leaves. So yeah, this is awesome. Let me go ahead and sort through this and show you what I got. Right there. You don't want that. See that little hole? And you know what? This feels like there's nothing in it. Let's see. You can crack them by putting two together and just squeeze them in your hand. But let's take a look. I'll show you what it looks like. See how like most of the nut itself is eaten away? So that one's no good. Alright, check out all those pecans. We're going to go ahead and put them in the oven. I've sorted through them. They all look great. Once that's preheated, I'll put them in there, and every 7 to 10 minutes, just kind of move them around to make sure that they don't like roast too much on one side. And then once you can start smelling them and they become fragrant, that's when you pull them out and you let them cool. Pretty simple. Alright, got them in the oven, roasting. Got 7 minutes set on the timer. But while I'm waiting, I have this left over from yesterday's breakfast. I'm going to put that in my little oven and make me some breakfast. Alright, so I did 7 minutes, and I'm just checking them, making sure they're not burning. They're not quite fully fragrant yet. So yeah, I'm just moving them around. They look good though. No burning at all. Putting them back in for another 7 minutes. So this is what's inside of the shells, is this worm right here. The ones that had the holes in them. So that's what you would want to be on the lookout for. So I'm going to save this little guy and put him outside as soon as we keep sorting. So we are at 14 minutes now, and they are definitely getting warmer, and I think the color is getting a little darker. I think I'm going to go another 5 minutes maybe, and then take a look at them, but they're not burning. That's good. So I'm going to just do 5 minutes. Okay, I did mean to mention, this is actually like an outer shell that has already been taken off. It has like a dark shell that goes around it, and it splits in fours like that. And you pull those off to get to that part of the nut. And look, I just found one that's got a hole in it. We don't want that one. But yeah, so they don't look like this on the ground. They actually have like an outer shell attached as well. Alright, so we're going to check this one here. and just see if it breaks pretty easily. See how it's, yeah, look at that. It's coming apart much easier. Let's see. How cool is that, right? And they come out of the shell so much easier, wow, than they did. They still are not quite ready. I can feel that the nut is a little soft, but there you go. Fresh and clean. Alright, the first batch is done and cooling. I just put them right here in my colander and letting them cool, but they look great. Oh, there's another one. Sometimes you're going to find them. Get those ones out that got the holes in them, because there's probably a worm inside. And you definitely don't want to eat it. Alright, and then this is my next batch that I'm putting in. I have guesstimated that it is about 30 minutes of cook time to get them where you want to be, as far as being fragrant and the shells kind of being, you know, more brittle, I guess. I mean, they're hard as it is, but you're cooking them and making them to where they crack easier. Now I'm going to enjoy my bowl of hash browns with vegetables, and I'll come back at you when I get some of the pecans actually shelled out of their shell and more in raw form so you can see what they look like. Alright, so I got everything roasted up. I have 2 quart-sized bags I had to use, and then I have the rest in this pretty little container, and we'll put it on my table, I guess. Look, these things are hard to shell. I ended up with having pieces, and I'm thinking, correct me if I'm wrong, those of y'all who have done this before, is it easier to peel them raw first and then roast them and avoid roasting them in the shell? I'm thinking maybe that's what I should have done, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever done it? But here's some of it, and it's just so good. It's so fresh, a lot of flavor, really sweet too. But anyways, that's what I ended up with. So if you made it this far to the video, thank you so much for watching. You guys, please comment down below what your favorite nut is. Myself, I actually like hazelnuts. That's probably my favorite nut. But anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in another video.